Hey everyone, it's me, Hennes, and I'm going to be reacting to the Oscars. I was going to watch the telecast, but I had to work at 8 a.m. this morning, so I didn't want to stay up until 3. So I'm going to be running through the lists that BBC have compiled. I've not looked at it, so I've just scrolled all the way to the bottom, and we're going to go through it all together. So here we go. So the best documentary short was The Girl in the Orchestra. I don't know. I felt like it probably won because the subject of it is more interesting than the actual film. It's not all that well made, really. It's a little dull. I would have had Instruments of a Beating Heart, to be perfectly honest. Like, that little girl broke my heart. Okay, so best animated short. I haven't seen any of these because I've not been able to find them. I think Wonder to Wonder was the one that was that people thought was going to win, but I've not seen that either. Maybe I need to try and see these, but it's difficult to find. So live action short, I'm Not a Robot. I would have had Anuja or Alien, but I'm Not a Robot is a solid choice. You know, it's quite an interesting dissection on kind of a woman's place in society, but also, you know, the rise of AI. Solid choice. Best visual effects went to Dune. Okay. I personally maybe would have given it to Better Man, but yeah, Dune, I have no issues with that choice. Really, really, really solid. Cinematography, The Brutalist. I don't have any complaints about that. It would have been cool if it was Nosferatu. That I might have given it to that, but no. The Brutalist is probably the right choice. So moving on to best film editing is Anora. Okay, keeping my fingers crossed that, you know, maybe this is a sign that Conclave isn't going to be winning Best Picture. We'll see. But that's great because Sean Baker's the editor, so that means that he's at least getting one Oscar, which is wonderful. Yeah, no complaints with that at all. Best Sound. It is really cool that A Wild Robot was nominated for sound. Dune Part 2. No issue with that, really. Yeah, solid pick. I noticed that Emilia Perez has not won anything yet, so... Production design, Wicked. Yeah, I mean, that was a shoe-in, really. I'd have gone for that as well. Best hair and makeup, The Substance. Yep, again, foregone conclusion. Costume design, Wicked. Okay. I mean, I might have given that to Nosferatu, but I no real complaints there, I don't think. Oh, best documentary feature, No Other Land. I was really, really concerned because this film does not have distribution in the United States yet, that this would get shut out. No distributor wants to touch this with a barge pole. I'm really glad that it did win because it does send a clear message of solidarity. I think it maybe helps that, like, because there's 4 directors on it, half of them are Palestinian and half of them are Israeli. So I would imagine that probably had a part to play because they were like, okay, maybe this is more of an unbiased look at it because it's from, both sides. That's amazing. Particularly because it didn't win at the BAFTAs. It went to the Christopher Reeve documentary, which isn't even nominated here. So, the right decision there. Absolutely the best documentary of the year. So, original score, The Brutalist. Yeah, I'd say that's probably the right choice. Yeah. So far, there haven't been many mistakes that the Academy's made. Like it's decent so far. So now we've got Best Original Song, El Mal. I mean, Emilia Perez was always going to take at least 2 awards. Supporting Actress and original song. And yeah, I think El Mal's the better of the two. I'm not, like, maybe I need to listen to Mi Camino again, but I saw Emilia Perez the other day, again, the second time, and I still have the same reservations that I do about it. I did the first time, but I still think it's a solid film. Like, it's not anywhere near as terrible as people are saying at all. Like, I mean, I'll probably do a review of it. I don't think it's deserving of being nominated for Best Picture, but I don't think it's deserving of its, what is it now on Letterboxd, like 2.1? Yeah. The whole controversy of it, that's like a whole separate issue, but I'll probably talk about that in another video. But I like El Mal. It's very catchy, and I like the chorus. Yeah, it's an earworm. So, adapted screenplay, Conclave, no surprise there. It would have been cool if it went to Sing Sing. It wasn't going to go to anyone else, really. So, best original screenplay, Anora! Oh! Okay, great. I'm so glad it didn't go to September 5. That's awesome. So, Sean Baker, another Oscar for him. So, animated feature went to Flow! Oh, wow! Oh, that's excellent. I mean, I think The Wild Robot is the best animated film of the year, but the fact that 2 years in a row it's gone to a film that's from a non-English speaking country is marvellous. And the fact that Latvia now has an Oscar-winning film, oh, I'm chuffed for them. That's great. Although that's keeping my fingers crossed for another award. We'll see. Best international feature. I'm not looking. Viva el Brasil! Oh wow. Oh. People listened. I knew it. Fernando Torres' win at the Golden Globes forced people to watch this. It got it nominated for Best Picture, which I think, especially after the controversy from Emilia Perez, ensued that this was going to win. And I'm so glad that it did, because Emilia Perez winning would have just been a bit of, really disappointing win. I would have chosen Seed of the Sacred Fig, but, you know, there clearly wasn't enough love for that film, even though it is basically, you know, a film about a repressive regime made within that oppressive regime, which is extremely rare. Sure, you get documentaries where that's the case, but it's very rare for them to be narrative features. So, yes. Love to my Brazilian friends. Amazing. Best director, Sean Baker. Love it. It would have been cool if Coralie Faja won, but you know, I'm splitting hairs here. Best supporting actor was Kieran Culkin, again, foregone conclusion. Best supporting actress, Zoe Saldana, foregone conclusion. Now it's best actor, Adrien Brody. I mean, I figured that's what was going to happen. Okay, best actress. Oh, yes. They didn't go for the Korea Oscar thing, so love that. Mikey Madison, brilliant. It would have been cool if Demi Moore. It would have been even better if Fernando Torres won, but that's just unlikely, really. And then Best Picture, Anora. Wow. Okay. That's a great choice. I'm glad it's not gone to Conclave, because that would have been, I don't know, like it just would have been a type of win that the Oscars are typical for doing, that they'll choose something that's, you know, agreeable. But I mean, Sean Baker has been shafted by the Oscars for a good while, so I'm glad that he's finally getting his flowers, and long may it continue. I hope that more of his projects get attention as well. Fabulous. I realise, unfortunately, I've been recording and not realising that my forehead and above was completely cut off. But yeah, I think all around these were some really deserving winners. Also, I'm Still Here is finally the first win for Brazil in the international feature category, which is crazy because I think Argentina have won it at least 2 or 3 times. So that's wonderful. It is a shame that Fernando Torres didn't win, but you know, I can't be mad at Mikey Madison not winning. It's a deserving performance. Likewise, it is a shame that Demi Moore didn't win because of the whole narrative surrounding her journey to the Oscars, but I do think Madison is the slightly better performance, even though it really should be considered like a total win for horror that Demi Moore is even nominated in the first place, because Toni Collette didn't get nominated, neither did Mia Goth for Pearl. Lupita Nyong'o in Us, I would absolutely, I mean, you know, she'd probably be my favourite for that year, maybe. Or maybe not. I need to think about that. But yeah, all around good picks. Wonderful that Flo is an Oscar winner. Love that. And yeah, there weren't really too many big surprises, I would say. But all in all, I'm satisfied with the decisions. And I do think that the Academy Awards are becoming a bit more inclusive of genre films and films that are from like different perspectives, and that's to be celebrated. So yeah, I will likely be publishing a video doing a reaction to the actual winners in real time with my pals. We'll see, but yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that I've not seen the list. But you know, it'll be fun watching it as they're read out. But thanks for watching. You can follow me on Letterboxd for more of my musings on film, and I will be doing some reviews of a few of the awards contenders from this year, and maybe from previous years coming up. We'll see. Just depends on my, you know, work-life balance. Have a great day, and cheers.